Game 4, all I can say, based on what we watched, and it's not surprising at all, there's an Ashe ban. I mean, they could have forced an Ashe ban, because to be honest, like, the Ashe side is really killing it. And, I don't know, for whatever the case is, they felt that we want to pick something else, so let's just get rid of it. So, a respect ban on Ashe. Okay.
And that is a huge change, especially now that it can open up maybe different Ezreal lanes. Maybe you can pick Misfortune.
Skarner is still permaban, Rumble's still permaban, that's expected. Well, the Skarner permaban is not expected, at least to me. Again, I don't think it's like that high priority, but like I get the Rumble ban.
Thinking about whether or not they want to select or ban it.
So, is Corki going to be let through? Was Corki an issue? Cassante early ban is... I mean, they're fishing for a Renekton ban. I mean, that's pretty much what they're doing. They're looking for the Renekton ban, and if not, they're going to first pick it.
There's also now the possibility of Renekton being left open and traded.
Yep, and the casters talk about it right away.
Yeah, and this is where I love series meta on the day, what is working and what isn't. So yeah, I think that Renekton first pick could be a huge problem. I think that's what we're trying to force, what JDG trying to force it, like the decision between that and the...
So they banned Smolder. So this is the situation they found themselves in. So, as you can tell, right now, we have... Smolder would have been up if they banned Renekton, and they didn't want to deal with Smolder. They didn't want to play other shit into Smolder, so they felt this was a higher priority to ban. Which, okay, and I'll say right now, like Renekton, LPL Renektons, it hits different. It definitely hits different. So naturally, it's a first pick. In response to this, I'm trying to think what are they gonna pick, because like the main champs in top lane have basically always been Cassante, Rumble, Renekton. Like this is literally it. Outside of that, it gets a little different. And AD pick-wise, like, are they going to take the Corki? Like, Deja Vu want to just take the Corki because it's up, and then take, which I guess seems like it is right now, the Maokai away.
There's so much up, and this is one of my favorite things about series, when it's about what's working on the day, which comes through. It's very different from our bans at the start of the day, it's very mid-lane focused.
There's the Corki.
Made it through in the next two after this point. Last game, Yagao actually did pretty well putting out, given the situation of his team.
The MF was nice. I will say the MF was definitely nice. So there's the Maokai, then comes the Corki. Ivern's up this time, which they can take with it, but personally I prefer a stronger AP jungler. The rel priority is very high. We saw this in the 1-2, and it was fine. I think Missing's Alistar was pretty shit. So, I mean, maybe they're just playing on like, oh, well, Missing's gonna be terrible. But at this point, you definitely take probably your jungler. And support-wise, Alistar, Nautilus, Leona. I mean, there's three options. Yes, the best option is Alistar, but he played it pretty badly. So I'm pretty sure support can drop, and that's okay. And then you might even find a better pick later on, but AP-wise, like, Brand has been banned in the 4-5, so if you want to go Brand, that is a thing.
And now the thing is, you have the Renekton.
So they get the Corki, which is good. Yeah, I definitely like being able to pick up the Corki. That's good. Take your jungle. Ooh, they took the MF. Interesting. To me, I feel like, okay, there's definitely a lot of, like, APs you could also drop. And I will say, I guess if you think about it, but the thing is, he needs to pick an 80 mid. But he doesn't have to take an 80 mid, but like it's preferred in some ways. You know what? I'm a liar. You know, the thing is, all these Maokais, none of them build Liandry's, which is really weird. Like, they definitely should build Liandry's if they're going to be solo AP. But most aren't. So going AP mid is pretty good. So they might complete their bot lane at this point. You don't want to take Ezreal. You probably would just want to take the Jhin at this point. I think they just want to take the Jhin to match. Or, you know, if they were playing, like, if anyone played Ziggs, that'd be amazing, but no one's played Ziggs. But I think it needs to be that at this point, because it's like, I don't really care if Triss gets banned, to be honest. I really don't. Is there like a top laner that they don't have for this as well? I mean, they play Ornn. That's probably what you're fishing for as well. Zeri? They're gonna take their 80 answer in Zeri. Honestly, I thought this answer was like semi-fake. Like, he was actually getting shoved out. Not shoved out, but he was getting like out-traded pretty heavily. The brand is naturally banned. Again, I have a preference towards, if Brand is gone, like, look towards Lilia. This is a kind of game you could actually go... I don't really like Nidalee, actually. I'm not really a fan of it. Not this game. Jhin is gone, naturally. I thought they were going to pivot into an AP jungle, or AP mid, to be honest. Rakan has been permabanned. Kennen. So, I was right. I mean, in the end of the day, they took Renekton anyways, right? So it's not like they're like, this guy's blinding Kennen and then we're trying to counterpick, but they did end up just banning it, even though I don't think his Kennen has been that crazy. It's just annoying to deal with. Gnar, I mean, that's pretty standard.
So I think the Gnar's very good in 1v1. I will say I think there's a great Lilia angle here from Kanavi. You can outfarm the Maokai. It's very good at using...
For sure it needs to be... Oh my god.
I think it kind of edges up your scaling capabilities of buffing up your front line. Go something like this Leona or even your Alistar. And I think the team fighting is a lot easier. Also gives you the possibility of actually defending...
Definitely move away from the Alistar. Yeah, I like this. Definitely move away from the Alistar, but they're just gonna run the Ivern, which like makes me semi-sad because I think, for instance, Zyra game I thought was pretty legit. Wow, do they actually play it? Oh my god, they do. Wow. I mean, I don't like the Zeri. I'm still not. I really don't care for Zeri. I'll be honest. Like, I think Zeri's like kind of useless in this game, but the Ziggs is very good. The Ziggs is very, very, very good.
Try to find anything you can in these games, but all that matters is coming away with that Nexus kill. JDG backs against the walls, season against the walls, and their lives on the line here. So much disappointment.
I'm curious if these guys are just going to play for the top push again.
To an international for all of 2024 seemed so distant at the beginning of this year, but here we are. If they lose this game, they are done, and Weibo will be our number 4 seed from the LPL. It's been a topsy-turvy journey for Weibo, but after 7 losses in a row, they now find themselves 2 in a row and 1 away from that ticket to the World Championship. All the pressure, all the lights, all the veterancy coming down the line. We have seen so many back and forth between these two teams, and here we go, game number 4. I have to say, it's the last I've heard the Gios series. And it makes so much sense. This is match point now. This is one of the teams potentially going home. JDG, a household name in the LPL. It was the era of JDG and top esports between them for the last few years. It's not necessarily that now. I think BLG have solidified themselves as that after winning both spring and summer.
I'll be honest, there's not really that much that happens. All in all.
Last chance saloon, if you will. I do want to take a little bit of a look at these early parts.
All in all. So they know that this guy's going to start Raptors. If he starts Raptors, then that means he's going to play... The Ivern's going to play for the second Raptors spawn and try to smite it, steal it. It's like very common for Ivern to do that in games, so probably expected. The end goal for the Ziggs is to aim for Qs. Also, by the way, even though I actually don't mind, like, Ziggs is a good pick, there's another thing to consider is that when you're running, like, things like this, even Renekton, he has to go TP in lane to function. So, it makes these kinds of champions pretty good into him. Like I said, I personally would have preferred Jhin here, and then take some AP, like, mid laner. Like, they could have gone Azir, even, something like that. And just play a different style. And I think that would have been good. But they went this style, and I think this pick is, like, kind of shit. This pick is a good pick overall. Like, it definitely is a good pick overall. It's just, in this specific game, it might not be nearly as good as you see it. And this guy just, like, went in while Ziggs just threw Q. Why? What is he doing? Dude! Oh my god. I actually have no idea what he's doing. That's crazy. Spots Kanavi, so they have his pathing noted. He's going upwards.
Definitely have a team here with some good early lanes to play off of. Yes, Jack going for that early war, but there's an early war on the other side too, to see if blue war by the Raptors. The Renekton and the MF getting that push in.
So Maokai did a Raptors into bot camps just in case if he gets invaded, so chillin', no issues.
Especially all that topside focus from the pair for both junglers. I just still feel like the story of these two guys is so different in a lot of ways, but also very much to say, like, both of these guys can now be targeted as such integral pieces to their previous teams, to their teams now, and are going to have to remain the same here. And the best thing about that is the Griffin story as well. Both these junglers, you on that legendary team, Kanavi substitute behind Tarzan.
Lost the ward.
Junglers in the world for that era. Kanavi went over towards the LPL, has become an absolute mainstay and part of that real hall of fame here in the LPL too. The fact that they are fighting in high-tech pressure scenarios like this all these years is so exciting to me in their story. It truly is, and two of our best junglers to do it here.
And he saved his smite. He knew he didn't have to, like, initiate on this because he has push, mid push, and top push. So it looks like Iron's gonna double crab the Maokai. He is by doing this, he does miss his chance to play on the Raptors, which kind of sucks. It would have been nice to actually have that fight, but his mid base wanted to take, yeah, I mean, he just wanted to TP back first conditions, and wow, that is kind of dumb by Flandre. Like, getting that award for the W, like, Reed just like went straight in off that. Kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. But whatever.
We have the Dragon coming up, we're already up, and Grub spawn number 1 up in about 50 seconds. So you also always have to remember with Ivan, one of his core weaknesses as a champion is his ability to contest objectives early on. This sucks. So we'll see us missing a bit of damage here.
So Zig's already used TP, and these guys are back in lane.
They should have already tapped through the mid lane on demand, and of course the bot side has been relatively ruler and missing favor in that regard too. Yeah, I remember when Tyler 1 was doing his climb challenger, he was playing a lot of Ivan. One of the things he was saying, if you're ever in a position to 50-50 at objective, you've probably done something wrong. It's not really about those objectives, just, which is why, again, moving back to this game here now.
It looks like they're going to be able to get pushed, which means they're going to be able to move up for grubs.
And we're speaking of this grubs are going
if they want to.
A little bit of a bad steep here, but we have seen heavy prevalence on trying to stack up those grubs. Obviously, both last games actually having the grubs.
Renekton successfully canceled this guy's base. This guy just used R to cancel, not cancel, but used his R to kind of push the Corki out, and then these guys, knowing that Renekton is like a little too strong to fight for grubs, they get the drag. So all in all, so far everything's been pretty standard. Oh shit, he's gonna be able to steal the Raptors. Ouch. Ouch. So he's gotten 2 crabs, and he might get the next crab as well. Oh man, that fucking sucks. So he took Raptors, and he took that. Wow, he is actually... Kanavi's having a... Kanavi's like thriving. Holy. So Kanavi's like hard chilling. He probably will spawn like these camps, right? And then he'll take his base and call it a day.
Early game state, right? There's very strong positives to JDG's composition in terms of, well, MF's like pretty hard line, yes, but I mean, he's like harder on too.
Okay, so he's on his base. Well, he didn't base. He stayed mid. I don't know why. I guess he thought because Rel showed up. I feel like it's because he saw Rel show up that he... Yeah, I don't know. Also, I think it's because his Leo went top, because they're swapping up, but it's not even a good timer to swap up. Like, under these circumstances, Renekton didn't have... Renekton TP top because the wave got frozen. Which, in that case, after Ivan secures these, Renekton could have stayed, and they definitely could have just probably crashed it together and dipped. But they decided not to. So Renekton is still up here, and then Leo comes up here to make a roam play, but it's like... I don't really see the point. Like, Leo could have just been sitting around mid, chilling out, and just making sure the Raptors are fine. That way Ivan can actually take his base, and then things are a little bit smoother. But she's up here, and they're swapping, and grubs are not up for 225. So what are we doing? Because it looks like the Ivern's gonna lose his Raptors now because of this play. That kind of sucks. But now we can play for his red. But my Ivern never got his base off, so he's actually, like, he doesn't have as many eyes as we have. And now Weibo is, like, kind of shoving them out. So now he doesn't get to take the red. That kind of sucks. Good trade. That was good. That was kind of Xiao, just, I don't know why he's contesting that, but he did. And now the Ivern's just like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this guy has the base. Like, he needs the base before grubs at the very least. And Renekton didn't really want to swap on that timer either. This guy just dies. Okay, I mean, there's literally nothing to contest right now. I mean, the Rel is running up. So if the Rel is running up, then you're going through top. You see the Leo here. I mean, what the fuck is he doing? Seriously, like, actually, what is he doing? I'm, like, flabbergasted. Like, what the fuck are they doing? What are they doing? He dies. That's it. Just there he goes mid. That's it. The play's done.
Now Chris coming over here on the Pissing though. Xiao putting some serious work in. The Ultra Shock laser.
I mean, he's not. I mean, he's going pretty hard, I guess. But like, why are these guys moving up now? Like, you killed him. Congratulations. Get the fuck out. Just run into this. I mean, like, the Zeri's gonna kite you. This is like the only problem. Is it actually not as intense as I think?
Coming up, that's a catch. Nice bramble smash, but the immediate flash.
Because he dies. I mean, why the fuck did you go fucking W?
That's a catch. Nice.
Why did he W too? Oh my god. It's just a giant question mark for me for him. Why is he W? Just hit him. Like, you don't need to do anything. Just hit him. And then that way you have W, and then you have more mana, and this looks way better. Because the fact that he does this makes it so awkward, because now he has no mana, he has no W, and he needs to walk out. This guy can kind of kite you to death a little bit, and so Ivan should send his R this way. This guy is like, whatever. Forget this guy, just keep running at this guy with the Ivan, okay? If he kites us to 1 billion, sure, whatever. But send Ivan's R to him, and then just run out this way. That works. That will definitely work. For Ruler...
Push grubs if you can. Quite soon is coming up. That's a catch. Nice bramble smash, but the immediate flash back.
Ruler could follow. Right now.
Missing Tarzan's going
like, Ruler could definitely be following this play. But he's just focused on getting the wave in. Yeah, those guys fucked that up pretty big time, like pretty badly. Woo! Oh man, he actually died. That's crazy. So Ivan's probably gonna get a full buy. I have a feeling he has this enchanter item in full buy from this. Yeah, he does. And then some. Oh, what the hell is Tarzan doing, man? I don't even know. I actually have no idea what was going through his head on that play. That's like he lost his mind.
I can't believe it. On hit from Daisy, applying red buff, gets the kill, sets up for the grubs now. JDG, that last fight sets up for maybe Grubgen. Grubgen would be huge. Again, trying to get those turrets down quickly. Very important to get that standing gold there.
So Renekton's kind of like steadily getting like messed with by Narm, which is a bit annoying. Oh my god. So after this play, and like let's see how the deaths line up, okay? So Rel's on the map, Leo is coming a little bit later. Zeri is TPing top. It's Corki TP. So Corki TP, so Zeri's TPing to get the wave. Maokai is literally on the bot camps. And drag it to 59 seconds. So fuck the grubs. I mean, at this point, it's probably saying screw the grubs, let's just play for the drag. Because the Corki can hold the top wave. Like, the Corki in theory should have been able to hold the top wave so they always have that push. But they're looking to contest. Okay, fine, we're contesting. Renekton does not have TP, Nar does not have TP. We're hitting. I don't know why Corki's not hitting. I don't know why Corki's not hitting. I don't know why Corki's not hitting. Like, just can Corki hit the grubs? I mean, we're sacking mid and top wave to do this, so like, can he hit the grubs? He's not hitting. He's not hitting. We're really slow. Now we need to get the hell out of here. Nice Ziggs W. This is it. It's theirs. That's it. We're getting the waves. Our time is done. What are we doing? We literally let them push mid and top, and Corki should have been hitting this whole time, and we're taking the grubs. If all we need is 2, we can get 2. They can get 1. The second we go back to these lanes. Why are we walking back up? So both of these guys die like idiots, and we move on. We move on with our lives. Ooh, nice. Alright, Ruler got his flash. Very nice. So Ivan looks like he's gonna take these camps topside. Personally, he probably should just run bot. No? Does Ziggs have Ziggs does have TP. I lied. MF may want to base. And she might want to base after getting his flash and just call it dead.
Now we have both junglers just getting walking a little too close to river. If you have that damage nearby, the damage can very taken faster. Solo laners were on the sidelines. JDG, they weren't respecting the engagement wave this time. Does mean that JDG forfeit that 6 grubs, which potentially could have been game-changing for them.
I want to take a look at the map stage here. Obviously, a couple kills going the way of Kanavi, but getting these items under Ivern is super important for the team composition of JDG, but they will have
have a ton of just go buttons, it feels like, for their team composition.
Yeah, I think those go buttons are much more available in this game than they have been in previous ones. I think the previous ones were much more about, okay, absorb the engage, fight back. I think this time you can really land some knockout blows very, very easily. Yes, the Ivan's also in the picture there too, but having, Leona around, but also some other big pieces really helps them be aggressive.
Yeah, very nuanced. A lot of the engage tools in this series have been very slow moving, right? Very based on positioning of flanks as opposed to just, press a button like Leona, start one up if you feel like someone's really overestimating where they can be.
All right.
Set up on bot side, we do have Dragon up and available for either side. A little bit of a 1v1 actually.
I mean, yeah, it can turn around a little bit for Corki once the R comes through, but like Corki still slaps hard. It looks like they're doing a good job of keeping the bot river free, and Weibo is like already kind of like sacking this situation. Though, is it really worth? Like once he gets shoved out, shouldn't Ziggs just shift over and use Zigzar on the bot wave? Is it just it's just a range wave? He won't take it on that wave. So this is actually fine. He shouldn't be able to take the turret on a range wave. Full shifting over though? I mean, like, they need to just hit Herald. They need to take the mid wave again. So to me, I feel like you don't overload this. For me, I feel like you get mid wave again. Ziggs can shift over and R this wave to at least like trim it out. And he will stabilize this. He'll just keep pushing this. And yeah, you can kind of just like keep protection, take the Herald, and it looks pretty good. Like they're getting Dragon, so be it, but like we're getting a lot of stuff on the map. Cool.
We talked about a little bit earlier in the series itself, as they're going to try to make play on top. Actually, preemptive nature's grasp.
They kind of go all in. They get the flash, but now they don't have the mid control, really, and they don't have bot control, and they're really late to Herald, and Yagao was able to... Yagao, by the way, should have probably backed sooner. Like, I don't know why he's trying to fish for damage. He should have just backed sooner, but... They get it. Oh, man. But they can't take the eye, so it's useless. So, in the end of the day, they failed to get Herald because they tried to dive top. They got a turret, and that's... Ooh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Oh my god! That's really bad. He used TP to go bot too. Oh no.
What a nice moment for Breed, given the history inside of regional qualifiers.
Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I don't know what Crisp is doing. Like, if you look where Crisp is, like, this guy just died. So at this point, Gnar doesn't have to keep, like, pressuring this in their front. Like, they have mid control, so they can run bot towards him. And, like, I understand what Crisp is looking to do. He's trying to, like, keep this guy safe. But personally, like, Breed doesn't need to go harder. And Crisp, like, he has no wards. So, off that alone, he should just base. And this guy could just, like, back up, take the wave at neutral, and then play it from there. And he's probably fine. He probably has E and he has Flash, so he's probably fine. But then Crisp ends up killing himself, and he doesn't have Flash, by the way. So no Flash. And no wards. The no wards being the bigger thing, because, like, you can't do anything unless you have info. And now, as a return play, because Crisp killed himself, now we have... Also, JDG should not go too hard, because Duranectin just got the top wave. Like, he wants to shove this out before something happens. So I'm okay slow playing this. Like, like, they're going a little hard. Personally, I feel like this was good enough. You don't need to go any more. Especially because they don't know what Gnar's doing, Like, we're not 100% sure when Gnar's going to show on the map, and Zeri can TP. Our Corki doesn't have TP. So, already, like, that's not the best. So, unless we're, like, one-shotting him, like, it's not really worth it. Like, clearly our MF is on the wave bot, and our Corki is on mid. So, like, this is, like, missing going too far, and then now we have to burn TP because the fight situation occurred. But he didn't get the shove out top fully. And now, like, Xiaohu can just go top. Actually, it shouldn't be Xiaohu. It should be Breed. Priest should just go top now.
On. Flandre doesn't have
Oh my
flash.
god, he does so much damage.
That's it. Get the fuck out.
They're coming in as he's still Meganar, still looking for the ulti. Gets the slowdown on the missing here
Oh my
from
god.
Chris. They do not feel
Oh,
confident.
we're chasing so far. Oh my god. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my god. What are we doing, man? Oh my god.
At least they managed to get an opening onto this mid lane turret. Again, this series has been really quick moving between
Look.
towers, trying to make sure that the enemy team has to defend multiple points.
Look, guys. Look at the advantage these guys had after he fucking TPs. Yes, we use Zeri TP. There's no TP on Corki. Look what happens once this guy's out. So look, they're out. I don't know why he's going this way, by the way. Like, just if he just runs with everyone else, they're out. Okay? This wave is what you play on. So you're gonna shift someone up to get this wave. And these guys are way too low, so they're not gonna sit here and play on the map. That's not a thing. Like, unless they're gonna try to 5-man mid, which I think is really dumb against Ziggs. So you have to play the base, he overtakes, he goes here or something, and someone has to run top too, right? Why would you chase? I don't understand why you would chase as Weibo. And I guess it's just because they see Flandre do this stupid pathing. But even then, it still doesn't matter.
His way to safety.
So
maybe not.
piling on. Flandre doesn't have flash.
Like, I'm okay with even this, but that's it. You're done. We're back to being done again. Like, to me, what they're looking at is, like, Crisp's flank.
Still Meganar, still looking for the ulti.
And
Slowdown on the missing here from Crisp. They do not.
I mean, he's going for it, but it's like, Kanavi has flash, Ruler has flash. If you fucking fail this, you're really screwed.
Feel confident.
And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they kill Leo, but this, like, what was the point of that?
Could have found so many more, but just barely short. And JDG walk away with I think now Weibo, at least they managed to get an opening onto this mid lane turret. Again, this series has been really quick moving between towers, trying to make sure that the enemy team has to defend multiple points on the map. So quick to pile onto these fights of both these teams. You can feel the tension just in the gameplay like that. Teleports overstaying a little bit more, trying to play around that fog of war, trying to find an unexpected play.
All the pressure, all the mounting, all that reservation really starting to come unbuttoned a little bit in this later part of the game, in this resting of the mid game as JDG are looking for a little bit more on top side. Should be about half a shot who's helped out. He doesn't have flash to maybe get out of this one here, but he gets the slow on him. There's that flash I was talking about. It is going to be JDG looking at an outer tower in top side.
You know, got the trifle scorpion. Flandre's going to be there as well. This will fall very easily. And sadly for Brady's not only push up the wave quickly enough in that bot side to very easily take that start. He's a little bit behind that play. We have. Oh, let's talk about this. I mean, there's a Megadar. Teleports right into it, and I mean, the stun actually misses that. Missed by even missing a wallop still kills him.
Yeah, just so much damage. Doesn't really matter how the Triforce lost all the minions. That's OP, very OP, and then it's all about this fight. I was actually kind of worried for Tarzan for a while, which I think is cool. The continuity of just look how quickly this runs. So many different teleports coming through. Everything is just a pylon beyond this point. This could have exploded out of control very, very quickly.
Yeah, Chris had such a nice angle. Just wasn't quite able to find anyone else outside of missing here. And again, breathe. It's just,
as soon as you do that, Ruler knows to pull the trigger.
look, I've really got to give credit to both Ruler and Kanavi. It was such a good read on his posture.
So Dragon coming up in 10 seconds out of that replay. What we got? No flash on Breed, of course, very important. JDG, can they use the flash on Ruler to get a good build time?
Also, big points. JDG have hit second item threshold.
Boy, oh boy, we are on the dragon. We have Meganar coming up. Doesn't have flash. Who has no flash? Missing Yagao. Okay, Yagao's our target, right? Yagao and Xiaohu both have no flash. Prime targets, no cleanses. Okay, cool.
Considered. You lose this.
Now, when we're contesting this, they have some poke here. They have some poke here and here. And here, if I don't know if he went Leandry's, but there's like 3 versions here. If he's not Leandry's, then it's fake. But you got some shit to deal, like, to use, right? So that's what we're playing on. Give space, let yourself have time to poke, and play it out, right? This wall is really great for Xiaohu because he can actually fish for W's, right?
Oh, they do get the re-engage there, though. Missing's in a lot.
So Leo's the one who doesn't have flash. We didn't go all in. Missing just kind of just initiates, but no one, like, look where his carries are. So I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Just losing HP for fun. Good thing no one on their team used any of their major spells for that situation. Though they definitely could have killed him, to be honest. Like, once he went in, no flash, right here, you definitely could have just pressed Mawar, and that's it. Like, if the Mawar comes through, they have to run, so he's gonna run out, Kanavi's gonna run. Flandre might run this way, but it's still awkward. Like, he might actually run this way instead, because running into the Nara sounds pretty bad. And he's just dead. And all you had to use was Mawar. Also, I really do not like the idea of Zeri collecting the wave she did. I don't think she needs to go back and use W this way. I think her W should always be dedicated towards like hitting this and sitting in this pocket and ready to move over. I think being in this gives her a position where she cannot answer if something happens. So this is bad. This is bad positioning and approach by Xiaohu. And yeah, honestly, you know what? He should have Mount. Like, this guy should just die. I don't know why he's not dying, but he should just die. And then they'll take the dragon. And then that's it. But now he's alive, and he actually is able to get Light's flash with his R, so he actually did something. So keep that guy living actually led to something. And then, naturally, the cork, like, this guy popped out. And thank God, Yagao realized, like, okay, I can just fucking shit on you right away. Like,
he's trying to kill Breathe by himself. He wants revenge. Yagao, he can't get him in the end.
Couldn't get him.
To take him out, Yagao flash out of Light. Light trying.
Couldn't get him, man.
Yagao wants to take him out. Yagao, he's trying to.
You know,
Light trying to reposition here, but Breathe is just a mini Gnar. Yagao wants to.
it's pretty over. You know, I'm kind of surprised because when this guy does this, I'm pretty sure Crisp and Light need to just go kill him. Like, I think you just go kill the Corki because why not? Like like they're sticking towards like looking at the dragon, and we're gonna see how the dragon plays out, but they still got it. And yeah, I think they should. Yeah, they should just went and go kill them. I don't know why they did it. Yeah, I mean, like, keep in mind, Gnar's forced out of this fight, and Xiaohu is still just like focusing on the wave. So there's always this like weird stuff going on because like he's on the wave, but then we're going in. So is Crisp just like always making weird decisions, or is like Xiaohu just like not prepared, or like listening to the calls that are being made? Either or, like, or either the case, you know, it's just like Missing is still alive, and yeah, they just get fucking blasted. They're all dead, and that's Baron, and that's the game. Like that's actually Baron, and that's the game. Because what are you gonna do? There's two, like, this Baron is gonna translate towards next dragon. You're gonna clip all the tier 2s probably, and you're on your way to a victory. Like, you have Corki. You're just gonna blast in the Kingdom Come. Woo! Thank God this guy has some balls, by the way. You know, I think in the Triss game, he was not playing as well, but Xiaohu, this game, you know, even though, like, he's mechanically, he could be playing better in certain areas, like, at least he's, like, showing up. Or not Xiaohu, Yagao. Xiaohu, other, like, that guy is not showing up.
I don't know how that works. It is a JDG. You knew that they had all the pressure on them. You knew that this would be their final game here in 2024 and want to push it to the brink. Ruler and Yagao.
Okay, so I have some issue with this. So we're coming out of the gate, right? Corki's pushing bot. So Corki's first on wave, right? We should lean into bot after this. Fuck top side. If Corki's pushing this out, we should lean into this, you know, like, get this zone, play this zone, Renekton can go top, and carry this out, because this wave is going to come in, clear it, and so he's going to clear this wave, right? They're going to clear this wave, he has TP, he's going to push up, he has now protection from the boys, and once this comes through, if their defense is too hard here, then you can switch over, and now you have, like, all the options in the world. But the way they're doing it right now is, like, Corki pushed one wave, now he's too scared to go further, and so he's sitting back with TP, and now he's just wasting a ton of time. Yes, we're getting topside, and now Corki's stuck bot, and now he has to TP into a fight, which I think is just, if Weibo was reading this, they should be happy for how the map is. I think forcing something, they're basically only forcing it because they see Ruler moving in and he has no flash. And this, I think this only matters if you're Zeri's here. Because even though they both see it, which is cool, I mean, they're not wrong. Like, it's definitely like a look that they can aim for. But look at Zig's items. This guy has just Archangels, and like, he has nothing. So Ruler will never die, and do they know where Ivern is? Yeah. Ivern's like literally 2 steps away. He's never gonna die. It was a really bad read by them. And so now they lost Zeri TP. And now also, like, the error they made for approaching the map, it's irrelevant. Because Maokai and Rel died. So now they can just take the inhib as is with no difficulty. Rough. I don't think they should be touching Ziggs. Like, it doesn't... I don't know. I don't know. I really don't like Zeri mid. Even though I understand, like, I can see how it's, like, working in a way. Like, its strength. It's just, I don't really care for it.
We found out the kitchen sink is about a quarter of HP. Right, okay, awesome, cool, that's really working out. I mean, there is a second item now in life, it just feels like the critical mass has been hit by JDG. This Ivern, absolutely broken. The misfortune, yes, you have no choice but to dive. You need to get on this target. But even if you do, it feels like a charge to the light brigade, which I guess is relevant to the Ziggs.
I guess so. And I love that it was early gold on the Ivern. It feels like it actually enabled a little bit of this. Item spike really coming in clutch for him, but it's also just been about this whole team rising up. Yeah, remember we had this conversation yesterday on the cost as well about Ivern and how cheap his items are. This 4,000 gold lead, it feels like a 6,000 gold lead. Yeah. It's got 2 whole complete items.
Okay.
And it's just not much harder to do. Doesn't even look at first. He's just that economy starved in comparison to the gold rich game that Canucks able to have.
So, Weibo, this is desperation stations. At least it's not sold point. You can let one drag
Here
go.
comes the drag, like I said. It leads in from the Baron, Briar, which is free, so this should always be a guarantee. Then we have Soul Point in 5 minutes.
That dragon didn't take that much time, even though Ivern is not a particularly fast taker, but the other people are. It means that Weibo, even though they are stalling, it's less time stalled than they would have thought.
I think the only thing keeping Weibo in this game potentially
Corki does not have TP,
to put their foot down is just the fact that
so he needs to stall for a little bit. They have good vision on bot side, so he can actually play into this pocket for a while. It seems like he's gonna just kill the Krugs in base. Does he need more gold for his item? I guess so.
You know who is in the venue actually, which is important here. This time last year in the final,
They're kind of just chilling out because, like I said, I mean, like, they're just chilling out because they just want to get his item, right? He doesn't even have his item. Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck he's doing then. Personally, based on the vision he has, they don't see Zeri. Do they know that Zeri moved bot? Oh, well, they see it. It's not like 100% confirmation. I feel like I would have been waiting to like play on the creeps. At least I would have caught it high. You know, I would have caught it high and just deleted the wave already.
you know who is in the venue actually, which is important here. This time last year in the final.
But also, if we're swapping these two. That's probably fine. I'm just trying to think about what's optimal, and in the end of the day, like, I guess it's fine that he went and did the Krugs, because, like, yeah, they're just assuming Zeri is going to come bot, so if they're going to 2v1, which they've been, like, showing sometimes, let's ignore it, like, let's not, like, even deal with it. Of course, the Nard does get a timer off this. So if they wanted to look, it would. Well, I mean, he hit Mega, so it's definitely not a look now, but it could have been a chance. Their vision sucks. Hold on. What is their vision? So they have. Oh, it's not bad. Okay, so they got a pink and a pink. Show this. Show this. And then they have a zombie ward here, and then he's sitting here. Preferably, you'd have a ward here, but he's just being a human ward, right? Like, human ward. So it's not the worst. Okay, so he's running away. Not really sure why he's running away. I think this is really useless to hit this. I think he should just stay here, but in the end, they sure. Okay, fine. We hit this. Cool.
2 games back to back have they dominated JDG. Here they are, backs against the wall.
We're looking for Tarzan. He's on this side. And then we decide to give up the Baron completely to run at... Wait, are they going to steal the Baron now? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
Xiao getting away. Tarzan might not be so lucky. That make it rain just falling down. And now the lightning crash coming out. Weibo in some trouble. Tarzan going down. They lose one of their caves with JDG. They might have just fumbled a little bit of this.
They unleashed it. They unleashed the Baron. There was always a risk of a Ziggs throwing a bomb in there. Weibo, they take that reaction. They do lose. Tarzan, but I don't think it cost the game. You have Ziggs wave play. You have the Baron minions. Weibo, somehow, we were singing songs are still the scrapes, but they might as well held on just a little longer.
Now the gold difference is still huge, and I think the items are very much still in favor of JDG, but the fact that Weibo...
Oh my god, dude, this is actually one of the... I don't know what to think this game. This game is definitely the worst game of the series, for sure.
The smite was even
There's just so many stupid things happening in this game.
Every so often, you get that one little reminder, you think, oh my god, the pit changes. The flavor of 3 can actually change these big late game moments.
It is Weibo holding on by the skin of their teeth here after claiming that Baron, but that hold on has to continue remaining strong. They have about 50 seconds till an Ocean Soul for JDG. If that's not the nail in the coffin, I don't know what it is.
I've watched a lot of European League of Legends lately. I just don't know. It's such a big hill to climb. There's 10,000 gold. I mean, the Ocean Soul just makes things so difficult.
Alright,
There is a Baron for 50
Ocean
seconds.
Drag in
Someone near the base, you can have
30
that Baron.
seconds.
What are you looking for? A Ziggs ult steal? You don't have a flash on Tarzan. It might have to be some miracle double objective steal to keep him in it.
I love that JDG are just stepping up so far over the line here just to keep Weibo at arm's length here, but a lot of positioning, a lot of execution needed from rulers here to layer down the damage. Weibo looks like they want to enter from the bot side.
Shabu telepulse that bot lane, very important.
Try to position around this dragon. It is already started up. I love the Tarzan's using this.
What is
push.
Xiaohu doing?
Weibo, They are putting this game on the line.
He's fishing for W's. I'm glad he, like, got away from that situation, because it's like, he should not flank.
Get a little bit more aggressive.
If anyone is gonna flank, it's the Gnar. And again, why is the Gnar popping Mega? Why did he pop Mega? He should be on flank with Mega coming up, and the game, and then in the game, like they can Mauar, and then they have Gnar flank. So again, Gnar flank is like Gnar is useless. They took it. You have a lot of healing now.
Crisp going for the engage on the missing, but
No, they can't do anything. These guys have mid access too. So they're just looking to cancel their bases because they have the mid wave.
Going that way, Ruler going that way. They're using this here. TP coming in though, he might be able to stop that seed coming down. He might have gotten re-engaged though. JDG, they're picking apart the stragglers of Weibo.
Yeah, I mean that's it, man.
Ruler kiting his way to victory, and of course it's Yao and
That's it, dude. Okay, so personally for me, MVP. This is my first jungle MVP. Kenvi. Jesus Christ. Kanavi. I think the Ivern was very solid, very good. I think you could even put Yagao in here. I think this was a pretty good game by him. Overall, pretty good game. Worst player of the game. Like, it's Crisp. 100% undeniable, it's Crisp. He's definitely there. And personally, for how he was handling the fights, I think Xiaohu, for how he handled the fights, was pretty bad. That's how I feel. I feel like he was actually not that great. So, definitely the worst game of the series. Hopefully, Game 5 is better.